Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Criterion Connection. I'm Wade,
And I'm Joe.
and we are doing a not a horror film. We
Not a
are
horror film.
we are transitioning out of.
Well, it depends on your perspective.
I guess if you're a paleontologist, it may be a horror film. If you're afraid of large cats, this might be a horror film.
Yeah.
Um,
If you're afraid of Katharine Hepburn, this may be a horror film.
yes. If you're afraid of people falling, you might not like this movie. Anyway, this movie is called Bringing Up Baby from 1938. Howard Hawks. What was that? Howard Hughes. Howard Hawks, starring Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn in a zany little film. They're very zany and very zingy on this movie.
It's a very classic Hollywood film.
Yes. Basically, Cary Grant plays a paleontologist. He's really into building this brontosaurus skeleton.
Yeah, so if you want to date this movie, the fact that they keep calling it a brontosaurus
Yes.
is evidence enough of how early this was.
And he's in the search of a clavicle bone.
Yeah.
And he runs into Katharine Hepburn. I believe her name was like Susan or Susie.
Yeah, so he's waiting on that clavicle bone, and he's about to finish this brontosaurus exhibit for the museum, and he has a fiance that he's about to marry, and all this stuff's going to happen all at once. He's trying to secure funding and get a donation of $1 million.
Clams.
1 million smackaroos.
Yes.
And he ends up trying to schmooze this guy who he finds out is representing a person that's going to donate $1 million. He goes on the golf course, and he's going to be with you in a minute, Mr. Peabody.
Yeah. And then
just a minute.
Yes.
Just a minute, Mr. Peabody.
And then insert
Susan.
Katharine Hepburn in a wacky role. She's really fast talking, very klutzy, ditzy.
Yeah.
But she's also very resourceful and smart.
Yes.
At the same time. And she's not good at determining whose car is whose.
That's true.
And she has a pet leopard.
Well, she doesn't have a pet leopard.
No, she doesn't. No, she knows. What was it again? She's taking care of a leopard, or
she thinks it's a gift from her brother.
That's what it is.
And then come to find out it's not a gift for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, this film, Katharine Hepburn. This film has a lot of that stereotypical fast talk.
Yeah.
From classic Hollywood. But it operates for a purpose in this film. There's so much miscommunication, a comedy of errors. It's a lot of, you can even call this the seeds for, Leslie Nielsen's turn in, Naked Gun.
Yes.
And those kinds of films where there's a lot of play with, metaphor and literal and, just moving somebody from a situation. They're like, well, this is an odd place to be playing golf. You're in the parking lot. It's that kind of vibe for most of the film. There's always a miscommunication.
Yes.
And Cary Grant, he plays this really kind of pushover kind of guy, and I think gets swept up in all of these misadventures, and everything he tries to do is failing for a lot of reasons. Many of them revolve around Susan.
Yes.
Who is kind of smitten and enamored with him. And you come to find out later that she is not just abnormally klutzy, she's also kind of manipulating the situation to try and be more in her favor.
Yeah. There's one moment when she's on the phone with Cary Grant, and she's pretending the leopard is attacking her, and she's
Yes.
like rubbing oh no, and she's like taking like the phone and rubbing it against
She like smashed like something.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the leopard's name is Baby.
Yeah. So the leopard.
The titular Baby.
Yeah, the leopard is Baby.
I'm the baby. That's what the leopard says.
And then there's all kinds of miscommunication about a leopard. Like Cary Grant spends half this movie. He's like, I'm trying to get away from you.
Yeah.
And there's this kind of magnetism cosmically for them, which Katharine Hepburn, Susie, is also like trying to manipulate that situation, trying to make it so they're around each other more. And she's kind of taken with him very quickly. And in the end, we have the beginning of the movie where Cary Grant's character is very safe and very looking for stability, but it's not fulfilling. And he comes to find that out throughout the film.
You know what this plot kind of reminds me of? The idea? Something Wild.
It's very Something Wild is very much, I think, inspired by this film.
Yeah. By the way, before we move on, the leopard, very well trained.
Yeah.
For like an animal that would rip your face off, I think the leopard's very well trained, and it's especially when she's like when the leopard's following him on the sidewalk, like very well, it plays to the movie.
Yeah, there's times where I think they use rear projection.
Yes.
Particularly when we have the second leopard show up.
Yeah.
Because we have Baby, and then there's this leopard from the circus that is mean. So Baby likes dogs and people.
Circus leopard
will kill you.
Yeah.
Because it's already, we established that he's already attacked at least one, if not multiple people. And just having the whole shenanigans with that. This is almost like a Three Stooges.
Yes, I was thinking it's Three Stooges.
Even Charlie Chaplin.
Cary Grant, he is so good at the falls.
Yeah.
He is so the
physical comedy.
He's so very good at physical comedy. I don't think I've ever seen him in a movie that's this much physical comedy. Mm-hmm. And he does it really well.
We forget how great Cary Grant is sometimes, and how multifaceted he was. In this film, he's great in that fast talk and kind of that trying to get a word in edgewise, and eventually he evolves through the film, eventually where he just kind of loses how much he's caring about the situations, and he's just you see him do great expressions and great reactions, the falls and the physical comedy portions. He's fantastic. Katharine Hepburn is incredibly likable for somebody who's legitimately putting him in the worst positions every time.
She's likable to the point where she's annoying, but not annoying enough to be super annoyed by her, if that makes sense.
It's like everything she's doing would make her a villain in most films, but her charisma and her endearing nature and just her honestly wanting to be with this man and give him a better life than what we find out with his fiance and everything.
Yeah, there's also a moment in the film that I was kind of surprised about, mm-hmm. and I was doing my research, and also apparently it was a big moment. There was a moment. There's a motorcycle out there. There's a moment where
the
clothes scene where he was he said the word gay, and he did more in referring to homosexuality or effeminate attributes or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I feel 1938, that was probably I don't know I'm not gonna say it was the first time it was ever said, but
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really speak for the community, but I don't find it to be offensive or like going very derogatory. In the situation, he's just like at wit's end, and he's just at that point like that's the kind of like F it, I'm just going along with whatever. I just need to get out of here, please. Like, I am tired of everything that's happening and the situation I'm in. And then that's even before it gets worse for him. It gets even worse with George. And it's funny, like later we have the dinner scene where Katharine Hepburn's basically saying like he's had it and having a nervous breakdown, and he pretty much is.
Yeah.
And so it's a fun kind of romp and like misadventures and like kind of everything that kind of transpires. Like, oh yeah, the stream super shallow, not a problem, and then you just fall in up to your neck or whatever it was. Like, just absolute fun gags.
And it culminates to another fun gag at the end with the ladder.
Yeah,
and it's a nice, cute little bow on the film.
That's when you find out she's actually that klutzy and not just manipulating the situation every time. Because we kind of have that feeling for a while, where she's like exacerbating like the leopard, quote unquote, attacking her when she's on the phone. We actually see like, no, she's that kind of ditzy and everything. Like, that's not she's just kind of rolling with the punches, which is what I think, we find that Cary Grant's character needs.
Yeah. He needs that little spark, a little fire, a little...
Because he realized he's become really complacent, and with her, things are exciting, for better or for worse.
Like something wild.
Except
Ray Liotta isn't trying to murder Cary Grant at all in this film.
Well, there is... I mean, we were hunting a leopard at one point.
Yeah.
And then they get thrown in jail, and then there's all the mistaken identity stuff going on.
Yeah. But I think it's like a really fun film.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's not like like it's not like the must see AFI top 100 movies, but like it's fun little movie that's not.
Ironically, I think it might be on there.
You think? Oh,
it might be.
It might be. Yeah, it's just a fun little film that it's no consequence in watching it. So I'm gonna recommend the film to the general audience. Mm-hmm. It's fun. Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn have like great chemistry together.
Yeah.
Together, but also separately, they're very good at what they're doing. I think it's like A+ acting on all of their parts.
The timing.
The timing is so good.
So impeccable, and it's so tough to do with all of the moving parts, all of the actors acting, reacting. You're dealing with these like a lot of lines and having to time them perfectly, because remember, like, they're reacting to things that people are saying.
Yeah.
And the conversation keeps going, and it's getting confusing.
And there's a point, like, why I knew like the timing is so good is when they're at the bar. And I think she drops like an olive, and he just slips on it. It's just like such the timing is so well
it's
done. It's like, oh wow, I could see like movies, comedic movies, slapstick movies in the future would look back at this film and be like, these two are really good together.
Yeah, I recommend it. I find it to be very enjoyable. It can be a little dated in some aspects, but I think the gags are pretty timeless. The mistaken identities, the fast talking, the confusion. Like, I think it's all really, really well done, really funny. I think it's an enjoyable piece of good old, like, golden age classic Hollywood. And I just think it's a really good time. I think it's a worthwhile addition to the collection. I mean, just to look behind the curtain, I did already suggest this when we were doing the review. So I think it's a really, really fun movie by very talented people. Howard Hawks, you got great stars in it. So
Yeah. So that's our thoughts on Bringing Up Baby. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the film. Is there any other classic Golden Age Hollywood movies? There's probably plenty to do that we have not done yet. Make a suggestion at the bottom. Be sure to hit that bell so you get notifications every time we have a video pop up. Subscribe, like, share, all of that. Follow us on Instagram, Condish Productions. Follow us on Letterboxd. Just search Criterion Connection. You'll see it's like 200 and so like movies we've done. We've cataloged on there. How many have you seen? So until next time, I'm Wade.
And I'm still Joe.
And we'll see you later.